Wow, wow, wow. What a game. What a game of football. Absolute beautiful, end-to-end, sensational game. Chelsea versus Manchester City, a Champions League final to remember for the ages. Phil Foden versus Mason Mount. Mason Mount, the man I admire so much. The guy works so hard for this Chelsea side, and ultimately he made that goal. He made that goal. Havertz, all he had to do was round the keeper, take 2 touches. He pinged it against Ederson's arm. It went underneath him and he tucked it in the back of the net. Oh, what a game. What an absolutely sensational. I've got to say, the players that I'm happy that have won it, Tammy Abraham, absolute brilliant striker that has been disrespected by a lot of English media. Really good player, sensational talent. He's managed to win a medal. Mason Mount himself, I think, is one of the brightest prospects. Disregarding Phil Foden, who's an absolutely fantastic player, Mason Mount, the amount of willpower, work rate that guy has, the passion behind his play, absolutely phenomenal. Then you look at who else, Reece James. Reece James has just booked himself a flight on that Euro 2020 flight. What a game he had. Absolutely silenced Sterling to the point where he had to be taken off. It was just a disappointing night for City overall. De Bruyne had to come off. I think he did anyway, with a black eye when he got a tackle with... I think he went in for a tackle with Rudiger, or I think he got blocked off by Rudiger anyway. Oh, just a sensational game. Really good game overall. I can't really complain with either way. It was a fantastic game to watch. As a United fan, I mean, it would have been all right to see City win it, but for some weird reason, Chelsea just really, deep down, Chelsea, I wanted to win this game. The likes of Mount, Reece James, players like that. Who else is in there that I really, really admire? Just Kante. Oh, how can I forget N'Golo Kante? The man who came from 2014, got promoted into the league with, I can't remember the name of the team. I think it was Shoon. Maybe FC Shoon. I think that might be the name of the team. 2013, he was playing League 2 football anyway. Got the transfer to Leicester, won the Premier League, went to Chelsea, won it back-to-back, won an FA Cup with Chelsea, and now a Champions League winner. The story writes itself. N'Golo Kante deserves the world. A man of the match performance for me from N'Golo Kante. The amount of tackles he put in, he was absolutely everywhere. Mason Mount put in an absolute shift, but just couldn't last out the game. Kovacic came on. Pulisic came on, could have sealed the game 2-0, but missed a good opportunity. City having a good few chances in there. Kyle Walker really played with his heart. Played a fantastic game of football, Kyle Walker, but just wasn't rewarded at the end. Sterling, a very underwhelming performance. The same with John Stones. John Stones, for me, if he's in the right position for that goal, City don't concede. City do not concede. Zinchenko came into the side after a good display in the Carabao Cup final, but a poor overall display by Zinchenko, I think. It just didn't really work for him. Aguero coming in the last few minutes. Probably should have started the game, if anything. Jesus, very, very quiet in this game. Ruben Dias didn't really put a foot wrong, but as I say, John Stones, the partnership at the back, just didn't work. Pep's tactics weren't there on the night, and Tuchel played an absolute masterclass. Thiago Silva coming off with a groin injury, Christensen coming in. Christensen had a fantastic game as well. There's so many Chelsea players that deserve the medal tonight. And the one thing that made me smile, if anything, after a lot of upset last year, what's his name? Kepa Arrizabalaga. Yeah, him, the absolute slaughterhouse of a media just slewing spree for him last year. I'm so glad he managed to get a medal at the end of the day. Fireworks are going off around it. The dogs barking. It's been a fantastic evening of football, fantastic day of football. As you've got to ignore the dog barking in the background. There you go. Brentford won in the playoffs, and then now Chelsea winning in the Champions League final. What a day of football! And I hope you enjoyed it as well as having a few bevs as well. I think you can tell. I've had a few as well watching that game. It's been a fantastic evening of Champions League final football. Here's till next season. I'll probably, for these game reactions, join you for possibly a few Euro games, depending on here or there what happens. But I thought I'd bring to you what is going to be a fantastic day of football for Chelsea and Brentford. And just in general, just football fans in general. If you enjoy the game, you're probably happy that Chelsea have won that. Despite the fact they spent a lot of money in the summer, Chelsea somewhat, in my heart, deserve to win that again. The story writes itself. Sacking the young manager mid-season. I can't remember what else. So the storyline was just so similar to what happened. The £50 million striker, that's it, scoring and being a bit of a flop, but doing decent towards the end of the season. Everything about this season just worked so well. Losing in the FA Cup final, that was it as well. It was written in the stars. So if you did enjoy this video as ever, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you in the next video. From me, Alex, have a fantastic night. Ciao.